Hello students, in our last video we saw the story, or we read the story about a girl. The story's name was The First Weaver on the Earth, and we saw that how God decided to teach people how to weave, and he chose a girl called Sansang, uh, as she loved the nature very much and she was living in the forest. God thought that she can make beautiful patterns on the cloth. So let's see what happens next. Now God taught her to weave using bark and trees. Bark means bark of trees means the outer covering of the trunk, and branches, the brown covering is called bark, and leaves of the tree. He even made a weaving machine for her called a loom. Sansang was delighted. Now she could show her love for nature in the cloth she made. Now God made a weaving machine for her, which is loom. So Sansang was very delighted, as in she was very happy that she can show her love for nature in her clothes. Sansang looked at the ripples in the river. She made rippling patterns in her clothes. Ripples means the waves, or the series of waves formed on the surface of water when you drop an object or stone in the water. How you can see the circles make circles on the surface of water that are called ripples. Now she made that kind of pattern in her clothes. When she looked at the beautiful colors of rainbow, she wove them into her cloth. So she used the rainbow colors in her clothes. One morning, she saw the glowing fire red of the rising sun, and soon her loom could catch the shades in the cloth. The glowing fire red, you can see how when the sunrise is there, you can see the red and orange color in the sky. So that color she used in her clothes. She wove in the play of light and shades that she saw on the forest floor. So what she saw on the floor, how the light comes and goes, how the shades forms, lighter and darker shades formed on the floor, that shadings and lighting that she used in her clothes. Her clothes was soft and beautiful and looked so much like everything in nature. Everyone loved it. They began to dress in the cloth that Sansang wove. Now she made so many beautiful clothes, and the clothes were very soft and beautiful, and the clothes were full of nature, because she always used her love for nature, or nature's thing in her clothes. The patterns, the colors, everything belongs to the nature. So people loved her clothes and they began to dressing the cloth that she wove. Now a porcupine in the forest grew jealous of Sansang. He went up to the cave where she lived. He found her loom and pushed it down from the cave. The loom broke into pieces, and the pieces fell into a river. The river carried them far and wide. Pieces of Sansang's loom were washed up in different villages along the river. Wherever people found them, they learned to build a loom and make clothes. They learn to weave the beauty of nature in their clothes. Now see, you can see the picture over here. It's a porcupine. Okay, so porcupine who was living in the jungle, or who was living in the forest, didn't like how popular Sonsung and her clothes are. So what he did, he just went up to her cave where she was living, and he found her loom and pushed it down in the river. The loom broke into the pieces, and the pieces fell into the river. So the river, as river was flowing, that river carried them far away from her cave and far and wide in different places. So the pieces of her loom, whoever find, or the different villages along the riverside found these pieces of loom. They also learn how to build a loom and how to make clothes, and they learn to weave the beauty of nature into their clothes. So see how the pieces, or how the Sonsung's creativity reached to the people, how they started loving nature, and how they started using the beauty of nature in their clothes. So this was about the nature. You always have to take care, or you should take care of the nature, everything um, lying in the nature, which is very much useful and precious to you. So I will share the PDF of Let's Think and Answer for you in the next class. Okay, and see, we will have some more knowledge about this. Let's understand. What you have to understand here, we can see that we love nature and are thankful to her for the beauty of our planet. Our planet is beautiful because the trees and rivers and mountains are there on it. So we should love, or we love, and we are thankful for this. How can we show our gratitude? Gratitude means how can we be thankful to her? How can we show that we are thankful and we are happy to have this nature? We must protect Earth's valuable resources. See, how can we show our gratitude that we must protect? Protect as in we should take care of the Earth's valuable resources. Valuable resources as in rivers, or air, or trees, right? All these are these are natural things, and it's a treasure. It's very precious, so you have to take care of it. We should not waste them, as in we should not, of course, we should conserve, we should save water, we should not waste water, or we should not cut the trees. For instance, water is precious. We should use it with care and not pollute it. What we do, see, we know that you must have seen that people throw dirty things, or the garbage, or things, or whatever the dirts in the river, so the water gets polluted because of this. Okay, so you should not do that. Sometimes the waste of factories also just goes into the river, which harms the creatures living in the river and oceans. So we should take care of it, and we should not pollute it. This is the one thing we can do. We must preserve nature's creations. Nature's preserve, as in we should keep it very carefully, and we should not harm it, nature's creations. For example, we must not pluck leaves and flowers. If unnecessarily you are plucking the leaves, and you are just plucking the flower for fun, or just hunt, and we are just hunting, and we just kill animals and birds for the sports or for our pleasure, we should not do that. We must become nature's assistants. One way of making sure she remains healthy, that means the nature or the earth remains healthy, is to plant more and more trees. Yeah, you should plant more and more trees so that our earth remains green. Nature's health is
the earth's health. If we take care of our nature, the nature will take care of us. As you know that the trees help us to bring rain. Okay, so we should plant more and more trees so that the earth will remain green, and the nature, if the nature is healthy,
the earth is healthy, and we are the people who are living in on the earth will be healthy. So always take care of the nature. So I will share the PDF of the question answers in the next video, and let's have fun and life skills. This too, you have to make it, you have to do it as your homework, and the question answers I will share you in the next class.